Alright, let's get real for a second. We all want to feel like we're on top of things, that we're actually absorbing what we learn. But sometimes, it's easy to fool ourselves into thinking we understand something just because we've heard it, read it, or sat through a presentation. You know that feeling when you walk out of a meeting, a class, or even just finish reading a chapter and you think, yeah, I totally get this. But do you actually? It's so common to nod along, only to realize later that things are a bit fuzzy when you try to recall the details. Here's the simple trick I use to reveal what I truly know. And trust me, it's way more eye-opening than any quiz or test you've ever taken. It's a method that cuts through the noise and gets straight to the heart of your understanding. It's not about memorizing facts or acing a pop quiz. It's about seeing if you can really make sense of what you've learned in your own words. It's called the explain it like I'm 5 method. And yes, it's exactly what it sounds like. Sounds silly, but stick with me. There's a reason this works so well, and it's not just because kids are cute. After learning something new, I try to explain it out loud, as if I'm talking to a 5-year-old. I imagine I'm sitting across from a curious little kid who keeps asking, but why? Or how does that work? No jargon, no fancy words, just pure, simple language. If I can't break it down into the basics, then maybe I don't understand it as well as I thought. If I can break it down so a child would understand, then I know I really get it. It's like a test for your brain. Can you make it simple enough for anyone to grasp? If I start stumbling, rambling, or reaching for technical terms, that's a red flag. It means I'm hiding behind big words instead of real understanding. That's my cue. Time to go back and review. There's no shame in it. Everyone has gaps, and this is how you find them. Here's how I do it, step by step, so you can try it too. Let's say I just learned about photosynthesis. Instead of reciting the textbook definition, I'd say, plants are like little chefs. They use sunlight, water, and air to cook up their own food. Suddenly, it's not just a science term, it's a story anyone can follow. If I can't do that without checking my notes, I know I'm not quite there yet. That's my signal to dig deeper, ask more questions, or look for a better explanation. You can try this with anything: math concepts, historical events, even classroom procedures or work processes. It works for every subject, every age, every situation. The beauty of this method is that it forces you to confront what you don't know, not just what you do. It's a reality check, but in the best way possible. Grab a sticky note or open your phone and jot down your 5-year-old version. Write it out in the simplest way you can, as if you're explaining it to someone who's never heard of it before. Or better yet, grab a colleague or a friend and take turns. Challenge each other to explain tricky ideas in the simplest way possible. You'll be surprised at how much you learn from each other. It feels weird at first, but it's honestly fun, and it works. You might even find yourself laughing at how complicated you used to make things. The best part? This trick does more than just reveal what you know. It actually helps you build confidence in your knowledge, because you're not just memorizing, you're making sense of things in your own way. It helps you see where your gaps are, so you can focus your energy on shoring up those weak spots. Instead of wasting time on what you already know, you can zero in on what needs work. You'll start catching yourself saying, wait, I thought I understood this, but... That's a powerful moment, because it means you're being honest with yourself. That's where real growth happens. When you admit what you don't know, you open the door to learning something new and making it stick. Every time you catch yourself struggling to explain, you're actually making progress. You're turning confusion into clarity, one simple explanation at a time. I've used this with students too, and the results are always the same. Suddenly, the classroom lights up with aha moments, and students start to see learning as something they can own. Suddenly, learning isn't just about memorizing, it's about understanding, connecting the dots, and making knowledge your own. When you can explain something simply, you're not just repeating facts, you're showing real mastery. And when you understand, you remember. The information sticks because you've made it meaningful and personal. And when you remember, you can teach. You can help others, share your knowledge, and even inspire someone else to learn. So next time you want to check your own understanding, skip the self-doubt and skip the 20-question tests. Give yourself the chance to really see what you know. Just try explaining it like you're chatting with a 5-year-old. Make it a game, a challenge, or even a daily habit. You might be surprised at what you discover. Sometimes, you'll realize you know more than you thought. Other times, you'll find new questions to explore. Thanks for hanging out with me. Now go try it, and let me know what you learn. Remember, the journey to understanding starts with a single, simple explanation. You've got this.